Hi, my name is Cassandra Hardiman out of the Smyrna office with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. I'm at the David Knox seminar here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I just want to say that his videos are incredible. They have helped me out so much. I'm 3 months in as a new agent, and just going through his videos has been tremendous, and I look so much forward to just seeing him in the future. Thank you so much.
What's with the ceiling?
Oh, I don't know, something, there was some water leaking, something like that, but you know.
Is it fixed?
No, and no need fixing it. Seems dry now, I wouldn't worry about it.
It's gonna rain though, right?
Could,
Maybe, yeah.
Might leak, but I wouldn't worry about it. Welcome to another Knox First Tuesday, Overcome Buyer Objections, Not. Over the years, so many salespeople ask me, what do I say when a buyer raises an objection? The bedrooms are too small, too far from the freeway, too high price, a million objections. And you're all looking for what to say, what to answer, one snappy answer. And my answer to you has always been, maybe you don't have to answer at all. But I want to demonstrate 2 ways to respond to buyer objections. We hired a local actor, Dave Deniger, who's worked with us in a lot of videos, and he plays the role of the buyer. So this is a role play, and we're going to go through a home, and he's going to raise objections, and I'm going to answer them. You tell me how you like my responses. All right, Dave, this is our second home on the showing today. I'll give you the feature sheet when we're done, but before we go in, why don't you tell me how it feels to you from here?
Well, it's not bad. The yard's kind of small. Is it just street parking, or is there a garage?
Yeah, there's a garage out in back that we can see as well. Yeah.
Okay. The neighbors are kind of close, I think.
Well, but that way you get to know them a lot better, and what the heck, you know, this is kind of what this neighborhood does. That's how close they are.
Okay. The colors are all right. I don't like the shutters.
You don't? Okay.
Can those go away?
Sure, you can just take those shutters down and have it repainted.
The lawn's a little spotty, but I guess that can be worked on.
Sure, just put in some, we can cover that with grass and put in more fertilizer, and that should solve that problem.
There's a lot of traffic on the street. There's an airplane.
Yeah, but it doesn't come that often, and you know, that's kind of what you get when you live here. Yeah, we are under a flight path, but you know, you want to be in town, you're going to be close to the airport. And the pricing here kind of reflects that.
Yeah.
And after a while, you get used to it, so it's really not that bad. I mean, that's just kind of what goes on here. You want to go and take a look at the inside?
Sure.
All right. Before we go in, I just want to show you the side yard.
Yeah.
How's that look to you?
Well, I'm not a fan of chain link fences, that's for sure.
Well, you could probably just tear this out if you want. Just pull it out, put something else in, maybe cement or brick. You could do something like that, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, and I see the lawn is full of creeping Charlie now.
Yeah, you're going to have to fix that, and that's pretty easy to do. We've got some guys we can turn you on. They can fix the lawn for you.
The windows look right on the neighbors.
Well, but when later in the year that kind of covers up and maybe you don't see them or you just pull your shades, I mean, that's always a way to fix that.
Yeah. Well, the dining room's kind of small. I mean, we like to have dinner parties, and this isn't large enough for our table. I mean, we normally have 8 to 10 people in here. You never fit them in this area.
Just put in a smaller table, perhaps, and have them sit on the side. Some people use tray tables. You know, can have them maybe sit in the other room. Maybe that'll work.
Are these floors, have they been redone? Are they finished?
No, you're going to have to do those, but it's pretty easy to do, and we can give you a name of a guy, come in and refinish them for you and match these.
Okay. What else you got?
Well, tell me how you feel about the kitchen.
Well, it's nicely finished, but it's really small. My wife's a baker. She would love to have a double oven, but there's no way to fit one in here.
Nope, no way to fit one in here. She's just going to have to use the counter space that exists.
You couldn't fit an island in here, that's for sure.
Well, you know what you could do is just get one of those rolling carts and put it in there and roll it around. And when you're not using it, roll it back. That might solve that.
Yeah. I guess that might be a solution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, this is what you get in this area. You know, that's what you get. If you want a bigger kitchen, you're going to have to pay more.
Great.
Okay, Dave, this is the first bedroom, top of the stairs.
Right. It's a little small, narrow.
Small, too small, how, what way?
Well, we'd like to get our 2 boys in the same room.
Oh, why don't you put bunk beds in here? Just stack them up.
Yeah, and then they have less room. It's very, what is this, a 9 by 12?
You know, it's whatever, it's this big. I mean, you know, and just stack them up, put them in bunk beds, what the heck. They're going to spend most of the time downstairs anyway, so don't worry about it. It won't be a problem. So how do you feel about the garage?
Well, they have a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, they do, but you know, that's something get taken out of here. It'll come out later.
But it just shows that there's not enough storage.
Well, then maybe you can just build some more shelves. A lot of people put stuff up there, and, you know, put those stairs that come down. You could probably do that.
Well, I don't like the fact that it's not connected to the house.
Right. Well, then you might have to put in a walkway to that, or, you know, but that's these homes, none of them are connected, so you're going to have to just get used to that.
Great. Okay. got a lot of work to do.
Yep. So how did you like that response to a buyer objection? There's a lot of agents who think that's the way you ought to do it. It was annoying, it was painful, it was horrible. I violated not only the rules of being a salesperson, but of even being a person. I was rude, I was confrontive, and it just makes buyers mad. So please don't do that. And by the way, at the end of the interview, I asked Dave, I said, even as an actor, how did you feel about it? Here's what he had to say.
Any objection I came up with, you made an excuse for the house, the homeowner, and that made me very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Made me ornery. I wasn't happy about that. Made me not want the house even more.
Even though this was a role play and you're getting paid to act, did
Yeah.
you feel it on the inside?
Right, because you're objecting to my objections. I have a valid point. You're not taking it.
All right, you just saw how badly a showing could be handled. You heard what the buyer thought about my response, even though he's an actor. He had real feelings to it. Now I'm going to take you through a much better way to handle a showing. In fact, when you incorporate that into your showings, I want to hear from you because you're going to tell me that you laugh, you smile, because it's so much fun to completely let go of buyer objections. Let's take a look at role play number 2.
Well, hey everybody, I am Daniel Dennis, the president of Roberts Brothers Real Estate in Mobile in Baldwin County, Alabama. Hope everybody is doing well. Sitting here with my good friend David Knox. He's speaking to our group, as a matter of fact, at our first annual Roberts Brothers Expo. We also subscribe to the training videos. He does a phenomenal job at walking our new agents through all the things that they need to be prepared for in this business, but he also does a great job with our experienced agents, whether they need to be re-energized or whether or not they need just a little second tier coaching. He does a fantastic job, and I would highly recommend his videos.